What's good, Internet? My name is Attaxla. Welcome back to my 2K16 MyCareer Let's Play Ebenezer's Revenge on the PS4 here on a fine Thursday. Fighting Bray Wyatt, August week 3. SummerSlam coming up. I gotta spend some of this SP at some point. Spend some of this VC at some point. I don't know. Authority goal is to perform my opponent's finisher. I can do that. That is the L1 button. So, haven't fought Bray Wyatt in a while, and for some reason we're not in the main event, but, you know, I guess having The Rock on the show means that we're not in the main event, even though we are the world champion. Oh, and I guess I'm interrupting this Jack Swagger, Brock Lesnar deal, so let us see what happens with that. What kind of interruption could this possibly be between the man who thinks he should be the champion and the man who's actually the #1 contender for my world title? What? Cheeseburgers, what? So I guess I'm coming in to help Brock, which also makes no sense. I've been fighting Brock a lot lately, so I'm pretty sure this cutscene is played out at this point like 10 different times over the past 42 hours of this My Career mode, so it's kind of the same. What? It's kind of the same thing. I'm sure I've made the same jokes. So the match will start, and I'm going to hit skip the match, and then I will attack. I will distract or attack as this plays out. Yep, here's the distraction, as it always plays out. I wish there were more of these. Well, this does seem a little different. So, and then here comes Brock to go, hey boy, punch him in the face. And nope, not me, just, yeah, good match. And that was the extent of my distraction between Brock and Jackie Boy there. And obviously Brock wins, because seriously, Jack Swagger versus Brock Lesnar, I can't imagine any scenario where Jack Swagger wins that match. Anyhow, here we go on a fine Thursday morning as I record this. Gonna see if we can't pick apart the new face of fear, Bray Wyatt. Oops, wrong button. Attempt some limb targeting here, as we attempt to increase our discipline. Shout out to somebody who sent me a link to the 2K forums on Twitter saying, hey, here's, you know, the things that'll help you gain and lose and whatever else in my career, you know, for your stats. But nothing in there said how to increase discipline, so that's like the one thing I want to know how to do, and I don't know how to do it, so that's kind of unfortunate, but we'll go with our previous assumption of limb targeting. But also not a whole lot of news happening right now. That's gonna fly. You know, like little things here or there, but nothing that's really worth mentioning. I should say, in terms of news stories that are not really news stories, Ric Flair being Ric Flair in an airport yesterday, which was after I recorded yesterday's episode. So it was some TMZ thing, and he was acting erratic or something. I don't know the exact details. Perhaps he was drunk, but his manager says he was not drunk, and he got on the plane eventually. They wouldn't let him on the plane briefly because he was being Ric Flair. Like, that is not a news story. Ric Flair has been being Ric Flair for the past 50 years. Like, they always say that the best performers are the ones that are taking their own natural personality and amplifying it by like 100% or whatever. Just turning the volume to 11 on your own personality. But Ric Flair has kind of always been Ric Flair, and that's kind of what's gotten him in so much financial trouble and multiple divorces over the years, because Ric Flair is Ric Flair. So I think as a news story, Ric Flair being Ric Flair in an airport is not really a news story if you watched any wrestling for the past like 30 years. Like, that's just who he is. So I wouldn't classify that behavior as erratic. I would say it's Ric Flair. So I don't know. That was a weird, to me, that was kind of a non-news story, but it gained a little bit of traction. I think what's more significant is that they're going to apparently have to edit out of the SmackDown broadcast that he told Natalya to kill herself in a promo. And I'm like, this isn't the 80s anymore. You can't do that. Like, it's not going to fly anymore. This isn't even the 90s. Like, again, that's a line that will get you a lot of heat as a heel, which is what you want, but also we're in an era where you can't do that anymore. So is what it is. That worked. Just punched in the face. I tried to block that and it didn't. Uh-oh. Fat's gonna fly. And he has a finisher. I have no stamina left. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's hard to be surprised about any kind of things that Ric Flair has gotten into by being Ric Flair, because you've just kind of, you're so used to it at this point, you know, it's so just rote. It's not even surprising anymore. So, strange to see a bunch of sites reporting on it like it was a big deal, and I'm like, it's really not. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just too desensitized to it. I could be wrong. Never gonna tap anybody out 42 fucking hours later. It's just not gonna happen. Eat it. Eat it. Yep. Suplex. So he has a finisher. And we're going to attempt to not get hit with the Sister Abigail. And that'll be Chokeslam City. Nope, got reversed. Nope, is he going to... What's he doing? Oh. Like, that's not a mandible claw. What the hell is that? What is he going for? Where are you going, Bray Wyatt? Table spot? You're seriously thinking you're going to get me through a table, Bray Wyatt? I have serious doubts that will ever happen on this channel, on this show. So, have another suplex. As I continue to build up. My only authority goal here is to steal his finisher. Like, not to win the match. And, as I said, as champion, you know, it's not going to affect my ranking to lose a match. So, I'm not as concerned about that part of it. But Bray Wyatt is just wants to throw me to the ropes for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Have one of these. Have one of... Just gonna sit on your... Yep. Squish him good. Now then. Can we give him the F5 without getting reversed? There we go. Regain some stamina here. Pick him up. Hold L1. Hit triangle. Sister Abigail to Bray Wyatt. Give him a kiss. Authority goal reached. So now it's just a matter of trying to win this match, which may or may not happen given my past history with Bray Wyatt. But certainly, you're not going to get it off of one, you know, the first finisher. So, I have to avoid him hitting us with Yonder, Sister Abigail, etc., etc. Like, I could put him through that table. I could. I'm not really interested in that right now. As much as I am having this match be over and making other videos today. But I certainly think that Bray Wyatt's a guy who has a lot of talent and is kind of being squandered because they aren't doing the work with Bray Wyatt. Like they were when he's not hurt, they're using him to put over other talent because he's supposed to be, you know, intimidating, but you aren't doing the work of making him a monster, you know, giving him that monster heel run of just not losing. And that actually builds him up as a credible threat. And they've not done that work to make him a credible threat. As I had said months and months ago, the Wyatts, at a certain point, were basically the Spirit Squad with beards. Like, all they did was lose. It was a faction of guys who just lost. So they never had any kind of significant wins. But like anybody else that they built up, they fed him to Cena. So if you want to talk guys to get somebody over with credible, you know, whatever, it's John Cena, because he's fucking beating everybody. That's all he does. Alright, so now we're going to hit the Ebenezer and finish up this match on a fine Thursday morning. Going for it. Now, I don't know if he has the skill to kick out with a finisher, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Let's go. 2. Yes, he does. Alright, he has that skill. He has that skill. Which means that we're going to do some shit here and hope we can get over. So, choke slam sets up the splash. I think is a good way to do it. And then we miss the splash. So, that sucks. What are you doing, Bray Wyatt? I don't want to follow the buzzards. How about you follow the burgers? Pin him. Oh, roll up got him. Roll up got him. There's a first for this show, I'm pretty sure. He's mad about it. Yes, the Diva Special, the roll up, will get you every time. It's the most dangerous move in professional wrestling today. Oh no, it's Renee Young. Have we gotten back to being favorable with the Authority? Is that what's going on here? Yep. I guess we are. Yes, bright young stars. Young. They've only been here for 4 years. I don't trust it. Bold. I'm pretty sure I've answered this question before at some point over the course of this video series, and it all kind of blurs together at some point, so... Lying filth. That's strong words. Strong words.
Thanks for the time.
Back to you. And that will wrap things up for today's Thursday episode of the 2K16 MyCareer mode. I know, a bit of a short one today. The match didn't go all that long, so it's kind of, how it goes here. And tomorrow, a guy I haven't fought in a long time, Randy Orton. Can't wait to steal the RKO and give him the RKO. That'll be fun. Yes, we are back to being favorable with the Authority here, as we're going to wrap up Week 3 tomorrow, and then Week 4 is SummerSlam, where we theoretically lose the title to Jack Swagger, and then go get it back at some point. And then we'll be a three-time champ at our current goal for the Hall of Fame. So, until then, and until next time, and as always, I am your host, Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. Tune in every day for more videos, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.